Curt Malawsky has quite the resume already, but man, oh man, is he cooking up something special this year. Now, last year with the Calgary Roughnecks, he, of course, the team lost in the Game 3 to the Colorado Mammoth, who got red hot. Last year, the Roughnecks were 13-5, but last year another team was 4-14, and Curt Malawsky says, you know what, I'm going to go help them out. Curt Malawsky's all for building the lacrosse culture in Vancouver. It's his first year as the Warriors head coach, and the team that seemed dead to rights is now 5-1 in their last 6 games. It's their first 4-game win streak since 2010, when they were the Vancouver Stealth, which is literally 14 years ago. I know I'm getting old. We're all getting old. But that's 14 years ago in 2010. It seemed like that was just yesterday. I never thought I'd say that, but here I am. Last year, like I said, they were 4-14. They're already 7-9. And all he did was keep Keegan Ball and Adam Charlambides. I called for Keegan Ball to be traded at the trade deadline. And as we know, he wasn't, and has been on a heater ever since that point. The Vancouver Warriors, right now, if they make the playoffs, he has to win Coach of the Year. We heard it from the media who votes on the awards. We heard it from them over and over and over again about, I know Pat McGraw talked about drinking the Kool-Aid. Adam Levy said how great of a man and person Curt Malawsky is. But folks, I'm telling you right now, if this team can finish 9-9, if this team can keep on getting big wins like they did against Halifax and like they did against the Buffalo Bandits when this 5-1 run started, if they can do those things, what is the case against him? The case against him would only be his competitors. And let me just break that down for you real quick. John Tavares? No. Why? Bandits have underachieved this year. They just won the championship. Sawyer from The Rock. Why is he not it? Because best record does not equal best coach in the league. The Rock have been this good for a long time. Their issue is getting over the hump and winning the championship for the first time in God knows when. The fact is, I forgot his name, Dan Sawyer. Let me get this right. Sawyer from The Rock. His name is, let me get his first name correct. Matt Sawyer. There you go. Matt Sawyer. I keep on thinking of a song by The Rush called Tom Sawyer. Anyways, so Matt Sawyer of the Toronto Rock, I think does not, again, best record does not equal best coach in the league. And then there's the elephant in the room, which for my midseason awards, the Mikes, the middies, was Glenn Clark. What has happened since that point? Albany Firewolves are on a 4-game losing streak. Sports are a thing of what have you done for me lately? You know, we can talk about how great of a coach Eddie Cuomo is, but to be fair, they made the playoffs for the first time since 2019. We can talk about how great of a coach Matt Sawyer is, but they have not won the championship in God knows when. Curt Malawsky, if he finishes this year strong, which he might, and right now the Vancouver Warriors, let's go through the remaining schedule, their final 2 games versus the Riptide at the San Diego Seals. Again, they beat Halifax, they beat Buffalo. Buffalo beat everyone's favorite team, the Toronto Rock, twice. This guy beat that team. I honestly thought the Thunderbirds were going to humble this team, and they did not. And it feels like ever since the Curt Malawsky message where he calls out the locker and just everything, and we thought that it was a planned rant, it just felt like he was like telling these guys, dig deep or this is going to suck. Well, they've dug deep. It's been awesome. 5-1, their last 6. It doesn't make any sense. Curt Malawsky, I believe, again, if they win out, if they make the playoffs, forget winning out, if they go 8-10 and somehow still make the playoffs with help from other teams, he is the coach of the year in my eyes. There's no way you can, again, best record does not mean best coach. Albany Firewolves have plummeted. It has to be Curt Malawsky. Has to be. A turnaround for the ages. Again, if they don't make the playoffs, I can see Glenn Clark winning it. If they do, it's Curt Malawsky all day, 8 days of the week.